Hey, it is Saturday and I just received my box of supplements for the month. So I've been taking le-vel supplements for about 4 years. I actually get my product free every month because I have referred to people that order every month on auto ship. So I get an average of the credits free every month. So at every second day of the month, my credits are there and I can order. And then my supplements come in. And that's that. So I want to talk about how this all started for me. I had, a lot of things that, my health was really, it seemed like no matter what I was doing to help myself, I was still sliding backwards in my health. My energy was low. I wasn't really able to work. I was having actually like physical pain in my body. Hi. Oh, Dookie wants to come up for the video. Come on, baby. Time to come up for a talk video. Oh, and my name is Jill Nebor. I am Angel Warrior. This is my puppy Duke. He's actually 4 months old today. Happy birthday, baby. Yes, we just went on a walk and it's getting cold out. And he just did awesome. He's got a winter coat and boots, but he still is cold right now. But he's got to get used to it because it's going to get a lot colder. And thankfully, I got this nice turtleneck. It's actually a Cuddle Duds turtleneck. I got it from Kohl's. And it is nice and warm. Very warm. I was surprised how warm it kept me outside, and he was cold, and I couldn't really tell how cold it was because this was on, so good stuff. Anyways, back to le-vel. Yeah, I was looking for some supplements because my brother had suggested that maybe getting on some really good supplements, not just store-bought stuff, really good supplements that your body actually takes in would make a difference for me. And I ended up going to a job fair of all places and getting introduced to that. And it just looked like something I wanted to be involved in. I had been checking out other supplement companies and nothing looked like it would fit me. And I can usually tell things like that. And what I liked about this, well, there's so much I like about this company. I believe that the products are really formulated so that your body digests it. So every day I take capsules, I take a shake, and I stick on a sticker. And all of those ways are ways that my body gets nutrients. The shake has pre and probiotics in it. The capsules have a lot of vitamins. And then the sticker really works good. It helped alleviate some of the discomfort I was having in my body. I was having problems even walking and stuff, and the sticker just really helped. So once I started taking the product, like I had more energy and I was able to be productive, and I saw my health continue to improve. And it's one of those things, it's kind of like, I feel like this product keeps me going in the right direction with my health and wellness. I eat well, I don't drink soda, I drink a lot of water, and I take good care of myself now, but it's just the extra boost for me to make sure that my body feels really good every day. So I swear by this stuff, and I don't need it as much as I did when I first got on the product, but I know it helps me still. I know that I feel good. I feel good with it. So I take it. Let's see. Let's unveil my box of supplements here. So all of these ingredients are made, from raw foods. And like I said, what it sets it apart is that if you buy supplements in the store, most of it just runs right through you. No matter how good they're made or whatever, your body can't take it in. So you start out with the pills every morning, and then the shake is one way that your body digests the pills, helps digest the pills. And then the final piece is the sticker, which keeps things working all day long. So it's formulated so that your body's taking it in. And that really is the magic behind this stuff, besides the fact that this is the highest quality ingredients you can get. You can just tell. You can just tell when you see something if it's good or not. So this is my female supplements. There's male too. There isn't much of a difference. The male has a little more caffeine because guys have that like testosterone that they need. This is the strawberry. This is my go-to for the shake. They have other flavors. They've got apple pie, vanilla, chocolate. What else am I missing? And then the candy cane. This is my runner-up. I used to just get this in the holiday season because it's so good. It's candy cane. It's holiday flavored. And now I usually get it all year round because it's just so delicious. And the strawberry is really good too. I've even mixed the two together before, and it actually is pretty good. And then I use the rest also. And so I've had sleep problems my whole life, ever since I was a really young girl. And how that manifested eventually was I was put on medications, and they would work a few months, and then I'd have to go back into my doctor because they weren't working anymore. We'd have to reformulate everything, and still, even on the medication, I was lucky to get to sleep. So I saw that Thrive has the rest, and I brought it into my psychiatrist, and I said, look, I want to start taking this. I think it will help me better than the medications, just because I had already been on the products, and I really believed in the company. And so she looked at the ingredients and she said, well, this is all natural ingredients, and this is exactly what my doctor said. She said it's all natural ingredients, and it's made with stuff that will help you regulate your sleep schedule so you won't actually need it after a time. And I was like, wow, why weren't you selling me this at first, right? And so I started taking it, and within the second night, I was already regulating my sleep. And what I do now is, like, every once in a while, I might have a restless night and I really need to get to sleep. And so I take this, keep it in my mouth for 20 seconds, swallow it, let it kind of get in a little bit in my saliva and mouth organs. And then I swallow it, and within 20 minutes I will be sleeping, unless I've been sleeping all day or something, and I just can't get that's I'm like, you can't oversleep on this, right? But you can sleep. And now, me and Duke go to bed at midnight every night, and that actually started with him because he gets tired at night, and so I just decided I was going to start going to sleep then too. But I could have done that a while ago, and I just didn't. And so, yeah, you start taking it, and then eventually you don't need it anymore, and you can just use it as needed. And sometimes I slip one to a friend or something if they're having a sleepless night. They really should get their own product, but so that's my supplements. That is my monthly supplements. I don't get the rest very often, maybe every 6 to 8 months now. At first I got it regularly, and there's a lot of other good products now too. They've got a skin line, they've got extra sculpt. Oh, I didn't need the stickers this month because I use them every other day. It just seems to work fine for me every other day. And then also, when I started, I actually started on half a doses because it was just so powerful for me. I mean, your body, you know, when you've been feeding your body junk for most of your life, and all of a sudden it has a lot of nutrients, it's just going to be like, whoa, you know, crazy. And I actually had to go down to half doses. Sometimes I only take, you know, a half a dose of the shake. It just kind of depends on how I feel and what feels good to me. You know, my theory on body and diet, and I'm just going to get into this a little bit, is that you know what you need, you know what you crave. You shouldn't judge yourself for wanting good things. I try to stay away from anything non-fat, because there's a process that's actually bad for you that takes out the fat, and it's not natural. It's not natural to have food with non-fat. So like sour cream or whatever, I make sure, or yogurt, I make sure I get the regular stuff, and then I just don't overeat, you know. And then, you know, like with dessert, I have dessert every once in a while. Or whatever, you know, like maybe I'm in like kind of a funk and I want a pack of cookies or something, or I want to make cookies. And so I just allow myself to do that. I mean, I wouldn't eat like the whole thing, but a few or whatever. Like I try not to judge myself too much, because since I've been on le-vel, my weight has been maintained, and actually like I've toned up a lot, and like I've never had a weight fluctuation since le-vel, and I had them my whole life. What I would do, this is my confession. What I would do is when I would start to gain weight, or if I check the scale a lot, I don't look at the scale at all anymore. And I'd look at this, you know, because the scale is like, the scale will mess with your mind. Okay. So, I'd look at the scale and see that I wasn't at my ideal weight, which was like, you know, it was like 100 pounds in high school. Like I didn't want to get over 100 pounds. I was starving myself. That's what I would do. I would starve myself. I wouldn't eat for days so that I could get my weight down. And then I'd be really hungry. And I actually called it fasting in college. And I went without any food for weeks. And I work out like crazy, and I was like white and pasty. And like now, you know, this is me without makeup on. There's nice color to my skin. You know, I look healthy. And, you know, it was like white. And then, you know, like there was even worse things I did. There was even worse things I did to keep my weight down. And I went to, like, even in my 20s, I went to children's size clothing at one time, and that was the illusion of like never feeling good about myself. And you know, one of the things with le-vel is like I just started feeling good about myself, and it really, you know, if you feel good about yourself, like it really doesn't matter how much you weigh. The nice thing about these products is that if you're overweight, it will slim you down just naturally, because it will get you to your ideal weight. And if you're underweight, it will probably have you eating more than you did, but you know, you will start to crave good foods on this. Like I mean, I really eat good things for myself. I do eat meat because as a vegetarian, I just don't have, like, I am a more muscular person, so at my healthiest, those muscles are nice, you know, they're nice and round, and I have that muscle structure. And if I don't eat meat, I'm not, like, that's what works for me. That works for my body type, that works for me. Other people maybe have like a skinnier base frame. They don't have like the muscles, the natural muscles that I do. And so then they could get by with a vegetarian diet. That would be what I would say on that. But really, it's whatever your preference is too. So, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, so I always have my referral link for le-vel that you can order through me on this page. And if you ever have any questions, you can email me. I never mention my stuff. It's always in the description box. Oh, and it's about time I start my own team too. So if you would be interested in promoting, we can definitely connect. And there's like bonuses in your first few weeks if you get so many orders. You get a whole bunch of cash back. There's always like promos and different cool things that they do in the company. They have like these big events every year. I've actually been to one and it was cool. And I mean, it was amazing. And they also, when you hit 12K, you get like free trips every year, and you get a luxury car bonus, which gives you cash in your pocket. Well, cash towards your car, but you know, as a promoter, you also get, you know, money for all the orders that go in for you. And so if you're interested in that, that's available too. I think I mentioned everything about le-vel that I need to mention in this one. Anyways, that's my le-vel reveal. That's my Thrive experience. That's what I get from the product, what I do for my diet, just some basic things. I love shakes, especially like green, like adding some kale or something to my shakes is really good. Anything with extra vitamins. Also, during cold and flu season, or like when the weather changes, or if I feel myself coming down with something, I do take Emergency. I put some Emergency in some water and take that because it's packed with vitamin C, and this isn't for like cold and flu season. This is for natural nutrition. You know, but every once in a while the wear and tear of my environment or my lifestyle or whatever has me feeling blue, you know, like I might be coming up with a cold, and I always take some Emergencies so I have like a ton of vitamin C going into my body. And then I haven't had a cold. Actually, I haven't been sick since, I might have the first year before I started taking the Emergency, but now I do that. But I was getting sick every winter for a few years, like really sick, like concerning sick. I would be in bed and I would feel like I was dying, and I would be so tired, and I would just feel so horrible. And I never have those days anymore. Like, it hasn't happened since I've been on the product. So, yeah, I definitely feel it's a worthy cause, or I wouldn't talk about it. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. And that's my talk for today. Thanks for joining.